Good afternoon and welcome back to Field 1 for more FGCL action here at Palmasola in Bradenton, Florida. Coming up after a thrilling morning session here on Field 1, we've got the 3-8 Manatee Sea Cows taking on the 4-7 Anna Maria Aquanauts. Glad that you're with us here on Field 1. Gray Robertson up in the press tower hanging out with you for this one as the Sea Cows look to keep moving on up, try and keep pace in the standings, and this would do a lot of good in that regard, taking on the 4-7 Anna Maria Aquanauts, who are trying to do the same thing. And here is the starting lineup for Brett Sauerwein's Sea Cows. Ella Morris will lead off. She's a center fielder. Millie Watts, Mickey Watts is a different person. Millie Watts, the shortstop, bats second. Gabby Toney, second base in the 3-hole. Mackenzie Leidy, the catcher, bats fourth. Ava Hazard, first base in the 5 spot. Sharon Duncan, third baseman, bats sixth. Ellie Mulligan is out in left. She's in the 7-hole. Lexi Nolan, the today extra hitter in the 8 spot. Batting ninth is Allie Bunch, the right fielder. And in the 10-hole is Taylor Cochran, the DP. They're taking on, out of South Florida State, Kira Caro for the Aquanauts, getting the start in the circle. Caro with a 9.82 ERA, 20 2/3 innings, 42 hits, 38 runs, 29 earned, 6 walks, and 14 strikeouts for Caro. And we are all set to get things kicked off here on Field 1. Second game of the day on this Monday. And a first pitch ball to Mercer's Ella Morris. Morris is 1 for 18 with an RBI and 2 runs so far this summer. And quickly, 2 balls and no strikes. Morris has walked 4 times. Temperature is starting to ramp up just a little bit here today. By a little bit, I mean from hot to hotter. 2-2 to Morris. Swing and a miss. Nice start for Caro. 1 down. Defense for the Aquanauts looks like this. Young is in left. Thomas is in center. Sweat is in right. Flores over at third. Shortstop Pierce. Second base Riley. First base Bartholomew. Fadley is catching before the defensive subs come, and they will come. Here's Millie Watts. Ball 1 to Millie. Out of Winthrop. 7 for 22, 318 average, 4 RBIs, 3 doubles, and 3 runs. Two and out. Watts bloops this on the left side. Long run for Pierce, but she's there. 2 down. For Gabby Toney out of Washington. Toney batting 280, 7 of 25, 4 RBIs, a double, and 3 runs. Has walked 5 times. Waits on this and bloops it over to the right side. 1-2-3 inning for Caro. Great start for her as Riley makes the grab, and we go to the home half. Knots, after upsetting the squeeze last time out, trying to get on a roll here. They're up first for the first time in the bottom of the first when we come back. Here is the starting lineup for the Anna Maria Aquanauts, entering today at 4 and 7, coached by Jenna Lord. Lauren Sweat is leading things off. She's the right fielder. Batting second is the left fielder, Jada Young. Karis Pierce is the shortstop in the 3-hole with Kaylee Wyndham, the DP, in the 4 spot. Sophie Fadley's catching, batting 5th. Emilia Bartholomew, the third baseman, is in the 6-hole. Gracie Flores is playing third and batting 7th. Jada Thomas, center fielder, is in the 8th spot. Batting 9th is Nyla Hinson, the extra hitter, and Camry Riley, the second baseman, will hit 10th. And they're all taking on Marshall's Rylan Miller. 5.89 ERA on the summer, 0-1 record, 19 innings, 28 hits, 18 runs, 16 earned, 11 walks and 10 strikeouts. Big ol' swing by Lauren Sweat to start things off. Sweat out of Dodge City. So far this summer, 3 for 16 with an RBI, 2 doubles, 5 runs. Has walked 7 times, so a nice .435 on base percentage. And a good start for Miller. Defensive alignment for the Sea Cows. Mulligan in left, Morris in center, Bunch in right. Duncan at third, Watts at short, Gabby Tony at second, Hazard at first, and Lighty is behind the plate. Up comes the Pitt Panther, Jada Young. Bunted foul. Young is 4 for 17 with an RBI, a homer, and 3 runs scored here this summer. And another strikeout for Miller. Brilliant start, 2 down. And up comes Karis Pierce. Portaling from South Florida, batting .450, 9 of 20, 4 RBIs, 4 doubles, 5 runs. Ooh, goodness. Barreled but foul. Miller working quickly. Called strike on the changeup, 1-2. Now the payoff to Pierce. Opposite way, tailing into the gap, and that'll fall shy of the fence. Karis Pierce with a 2-out double. First hit for either side sets up the Aquanauts here in the first inning. Strike one to Kaylee Wyndham. Wyndham out of Tennessee State, 3 of 20 with 2 RBIs, a double, and a run this summer. In the dirt, nice block. 2-2. This is skied. Deep short, catch made by Watts to retire the side. So no score after one. We roll right along to the second here on field one. 4, 5, 6 due up for the Sea Cows here in the second. Lighty, Hazard, and Duncan facing Caro. And strike one to Mackenzie Lighty. Another one who is in the portal, and I believe has made her decision. She pops this up. Over a third, Flores makes the grab. And in steps Ava Hazard out of Eastern Kentucky. 8 of 23, 348 average, an RBI, a run scored. We will, from time to time, provide updates on the other field. Bottom of the first, it's 3-0 Rodeo over the Queens. Queens are scuffling right now. Hazard jammed. Another grab for Flores, this time in foul territory. Efficient work from Caro so far. Coming low to Sharon Duncan as we go back-to-back with Eastern Kentucky Colonels. Duncan 7 of 24, 292 average, 3 RBIs, 2 doubles, and 3 runs. Three and out. Duncan does have a 370 on base percentage. It's one of the best on the team. One 0 count on Mulligan. Delaware Blue Him batting .304 with Duncan at first after the walk. That's hit foul. Mulligan 7 of 23, 2 RBIs, a double, 5 runs. Another one with a nice OBP, 407. Another foul ball. Both of these teams, I would say, need this one. Sea Cows at 3 and 8. Skeeters won earlier today, so the Sea Cows trying to join the cavalcade at 4 and 8. Aquanauts trying to keep up with the now 5 and 7 Circus and move, for the moment, ahead of the other 4 and 7 teams, Loggerheads and the Queens. By the end of the day, everybody will have an even number of games. That's popped up, and that'll wrap up the inning. To the bottom of the second, no score. Aquanaut offense coming back up. 5, 6, 7 for the Aquanauts here in the second. Fadley, Bartholomew, and Flores against Miller. Sophie Fadley fouls off the first pitch. Sophie, also out of Dodge City, 3 for 20 with an RBI, a homer, and 4 runs here this summer. Oh, and 2. And a nice strikeout for Miller. Her third. Just like that, one away for Emilia Bartholomew. Out of Illinois, Chicago, Bartholomew is 4 for 23 with 4 RBIs. Of her hits, 3 have gone for extra bases, 2 homers and a double, 3 runs as well. Upstairs, 1-1. One, two. Popped up. Oh, nasty. Changeup for Miller. Strikeout number 4. Up comes Gracie Flores. Flores has signed to play at Central Arkansas next year. On the summer, 3 for 19 with an RBI and 5 runs. He's a little in. 2-0. Time called. Full count. Ground ball sneaks through the 5-6 hole. Another hit for Flores, who got off to a tough start this summer, but is really starting to put it together. And another 2-out base runner for the Aquanauts. Now you got Jada Thomas out of Jacksonville. 5 for 19, 263 average, 6 RBIs, a homer, a double, and 6 runs. I didn't think she went. Yep, Chloe agrees. Full count. And the flip is not in time. An unsuccessful fielder's choice. Puts 2 on, 2 out. For Nyla Henson out of Kennesaw State. About right back, 0-1. Henson 4 for 17, 235 average, an RBI, a double, and a run. All the offensive drama for the Aquanauts has been crafted with 2 outs so far today. 2-out double in the first, a single, and an unsuccessful fielder's choice here in the second. This is blooped and caught at second. Nice play by Gabby Tony to end the inning. 2 left stranded by the Knots. We go to the third. Scoreless here on field 1. Bottom of the order, due up for the Sea Cows, Nolan, Bunch, and Cochran. Lexi Nolan out of Bowling Green will kick things off here in the third inning. Facing Kira Caro. Nolan 3 for 23 with an RBI, a double and a run here this summer. And that is off up against the dumpster area. 0-1. This is same spot and result, 0-2. Cue ball. Who wants it? Not in time. Little bit of a miscommunication up the middle. And Nolan is aboard for Allie Bunch. Player from Winthrop takes it high for ball one. Bunch is 2 for 13 on the summer, 154 average with an RBI and 2 runs. Bunch grounds that through the left side. No doubt about this one. 2 on. And nobody out. Bottom of the order producing. Here's Taylor Cochran. Out of Indian River State College, looking for a new home. Takes it upstairs, ball one. Cochran is 4 for 21 with 2 RBIs, 2 doubles, and 4 runs scored. She gets into this out towards center. Catch made. 1 down. Now back to the top of the order with Morris, who struck out. Pulled back the bunt in time. It was low, 1-0. So the first couple hits of the day for the Sea Cows here in this third inning, trying to pay it off. That is skied. Infield fly called. Called strike to Millie Watts, who popped out to short in the first. This would be mighty disappointing for the Sea Cows after the first two reach if they can't find a way to get something across here in this inning, or even move the runner from second. Watso down 0-2. Two and two. Let's check in on field 2, see what's up. 4-0 rodeo over the Queens, top 3 over there. This is going to stay in play. Catch made by Fadley. Inning over. Golden opportunity totally missed by the Sea Cows. First two reach, and then they never move again. And we go to the bottom of the third. Knott's offense will send up Tim 1-2. So far, not much. Couple hits for both teams. 10-1-2 due up for the Aquanauts. Camry Riley out of Cali College will start it. And a called strike from Rylan Miller, who's basically been very efficient until there are 2 outs, and then there's been a little bit of something. Riley 5 for 21, 3 RBIs, 5 runs, 333 on base percentage, 238 batting average, I should say. Riley looking to add to the batting average, and she will. All the way to the gap. Good throw in, but no tag. And Camry Riley has the leadoff double here in the third. So that's really big from the 10 hitter. Back to the top of the order with Lauren Sweat, who struck out in the first. Trying to make the adjustment against Miller. Bobbled at short, and everybody's safe. First error of the day puts runners on the corners. With nobody out for J.D. Young, who struck out in the first. Whitey will go have a word with Riley Miller. J.D. Young out of Pittsburgh. See what the plan is. Shows bunt, pulls it back, and then late on the swing. 0-1. I think maybe doing a little bit too much sometimes. Her timing has been super late every time I've seen Young swing. This time she pops it. Who wants it? It's dropped. Throw to second won't be in time, and a run will score. And that will go down as an RBI single for J.D. Young to make it 1-0 Aquanauts here in the third. Now you've got Karis Pierce, who doubled in the first. I got all the way over to the left, and the wild pitch moves up both runners. Three and 0. They are loaded up for the Aquanauts. And a chance for a big dent for Kaylee Wyndham. Popped out in the first inning. That is in the air to right field. Should be deep enough. Definitely deep enough. Another run in for the Aquanauts on the sac fly by Wyndham. Two nothing and one down. For Sophie Fadley. Called strike. Runner goes. Cut off. Fadley powers that to right, and that's big trouble. All the way to the fence. 2 runs will score. It's a 4-run inning for the Aquanauts, and a 2 RBI single for Sophie Fadley. And now Emilia Bartholomew, ground ball to short, and oh, that's just dirty. Oh no, look out, all the way to the fence. Fadley rounds third. She's coming home. Bartholomew's at second, and it's 5-0. Oh, gracious. I don't think that was ever touched. Which means that's a RBI double for Emilia Bartholomew. Now 1-1 on Flores. She singled in the second. This just popped up. Miller will take it. So Jada Thomas, who's 0 for 1 today, hit into a fielder's choice in the second, in which she reached. How about misses? 2-1. That's fouled off. And Thomas draws the walk. Now up comes the 10th batter of the inning, Nyla Henson, who lined out the second in the second. This is also in the air. This time it's just a pop-up. And Gabby Toney makes the grab. But 5 runs do come in for the Aquanauts. 4 of them earned. And we head to the 4th. 5-0 Knots here on field 1. Sea Cows looking for an answer as we go to the 4th. They trail 5-0. 3-4-5 due up. Gabby Toney, Mackenzie Leidy, Ava Hazard. Gabby Toney popped out to first earlier. So far, no runs on 2 hits, 1 error, 3 left for the Cows. 5 runs on 6 hits, no errors, 5 left for the Aquanauts. Called strike from Kira Caro, who's done very well so far in the circle. 3 innings, 2 hits, no runs, 1 walk, 1 strikeout. That was pitch 39. She's thrown 24 strikes. Gabby Toney, the Washington Husky. Oh my goodness. Out in front of that, foul. Racing towards the cars. Grounder to second. Riley's got it for out number 1. Bringing up Mackenzie Leidy, who popped out to third earlier. Leidy entered today, hitting .217. And she tomahawks that out to left center, and that's off the palm trees. Or whatever kind of tree it is. Either way, the Sea Cows are on the board with a solo shot by Mackenzie Lighty on a line to left center. Man, Lighty just smoked that. Her second home run of the summer, now 3 RBIs. And the Sea Cows get one back with Ava Hazard stepping in. She's 0 for 1 with a pop out. First pitch skied. Look out. Ooh, right off a window. On the hop, so not as bad as it could be. Another one, this time playable and just out of reach. Hazard smokes that, just foul. Little out in front. That was barreled big time. That home run just now, by the way, for Lighty is the 3rd total hit by the Sea Cows this summer. And Hazard makes the adjustment. What beautiful barrel control. She'll have to throw on the brakes and keep it to a single. But I love the way that Hazard slowly adjusted in that at-bat. And a good follow-up after the home run to send up Sharon Duncan. Duncan walked in her prior plate appearance. Duncan lines it through out to left field. Hazard stays on second, but back-to-back singles after the home run. Mojo shifting over to the Sea Cows side. And here's Mulligan. Over on the other field, by the way, top of the 4th. It's now 4-1 Rodeo over the Queens. Here it's 5-1 Aquanauts with the Sea Cows putting together something, and they're looking for a run. Hazard rounds third. The throw-in from left is wayward, and Mulligan has an RBI single. It's 5-2 Aquanauts, second and third with 1 out. And after the home run by Lighty, all of a sudden something's been unlocked. 3 straight singles to bring up Lexi Nolan, who singled in the 3rd. Defensive conference is continuing. And here we go. Lexi Nolan, second and third, one out, 5-2 game. And tie ball one. Kira Caro had been cruising through two, little trouble in three, but then she got out of that. And now here in the fourth, the hit parade has begun. These are not two of the stronger offenses in the FGCL. SeaCal's entered with a team batting average of 228. Loaded up. Lexi Nolan draws the walk. Bases juiced for Allie Bunch, who singled in the third. This game is about to flip unless Caro can find a way. Step one, maybe. Popped up on the right side. Catch made. Two down. And it's Taylor Cochran. Fly out to center. Her first time up. This time it's a blooper to left. That's trouble and it's down. Already 2 runs cross and Taylor Cochran has a 2 RBI single. 1-run ball game here on field 1. And back to the top of the order with Morris, who's 0 for 2. It's upstairs. Game ball is collected. Here we go. The 1-2 to Morris. Just outside, 2-2. Good spot, but that never really felt like it was a strike. Popped up, playable. Oh, and it's dropped. Oh my goodness. Another 2-2. Now 3 balls and 2 strikes, and that gets away. What in the world? Morris out to left, and this will be caught. Inning over, but 4 runs crossed for the Sea Cows, and just like that, they're right back in it. 5-4 knots go into the home half. New pitcher for the Sea Cows. It is Mercer's Grace Rourke. 5.73 ERA, 14 2/3 innings, 21 hits, 17 runs, 12 earned, 5 walks, and 6 Ks. Her record is 1-1. Comes in for Ryla Miller, who went 3 innings, 6 hits, 5 runs, 4 earned, 2 walks, and 4 strikeouts. And same people do up in the 4th, like they were in the 3rd for the Aquanauts. It's 10-1-2. Riley, Sweat, and Young. Camry Riley doubled and scored. And she takes ball 1 from Rourke. That drop just fell off the table. Nice pitch, 1-2. And the strikeout. Good start for Rourke. 1 down. Which brings up Lauren Sweat, who's 0 for 2. Strikeout and a reach on error. Later scored in the 3rd inning. Ball 1. This is grounded over to second. Smothered. The throw to first is in. No, it was in time, but it was muffed. That's the second time Sweat has reached on an error. And a base runner for the Aquanauts. For J.D. Young, who's 1 for 2 with a strikeout and an RBI single, later scored in that third inning. This time it's grounded to short. There's one. That's all they get. And now we get our first look at Emma Shoemaker out of Charlotte. Runner on first, 2 outs. Yeah, first pitch ball to Shoemaker, who's 6 for 26. 3 RBIs, 2 homers, a double, and 3 runs. Shoemaker lines that out to right, and right to bunch. Just the one error, but no drama beyond that. And we've played 5-4 Aquanauts over the Sea Cows here on Field 1. Diana Anda will kick things off in the 5th inning after just all the substitutions. And there's foul ball number 1, strike 1. There is a new pitcher in the ballgame as well for the Aquanauts, as Sophia Bertarelli comes in. So we got to make sure everybody is where they need to be. Quickly 0-2 on Anda. Bertarelli, a 6.44 ERA, 1-3 record, 20 2/3 innings. 18 hits, 20 runs, 19 earned, 24 walks, and 15 strikeouts. Comes in for Caro, who went 4 innings. 7 hits, 4 runs, all earned. Okay, win. That's enough. 2 balls and a strikeout. And a strikeout for Bertarelli on Diana Anda here in the 5th. Other changes. Kaylee Wyndham is now at second base. Shoemaker still at short. Sophie Fadley is now at first. Carson Carpenter has come in to play third. Aldrich is in center field. And Camry Riley is now in left. All right, there we go. 2-0 on Gabby Tony. She's 0 for 2 with a pop out and a ground out today. Yes, we do appear to be squared away. So now the 2-2 from Sophia Bertarelli. Up and away. Bertarelli out of Boston College. And that's lifted out to left. 2 down. For Quinn Reeves. Player out of Bowling Green. Way out in front there. Reeves this summer 4 for 22 with 3 RBIs, a homer, a double, and 3 runs scored. One, 2 from Bertarelli is low. 2-2. Let's check in on field 2. Queens hanging around. It's 4-1 rodeo, top of the 6th. Queens trying to get off a big losing streak, largest in the lead. I believe it's now up to 6 games. Reeves swings underneath the rise from Bertarelli, and that's a really impressive inning of relief for Sophia. 3 up, 3 down to the bottom of the fifth. Knots up by a run here on field one. First pitch strike to Kaylee Wyndham from Grace Rourke. It's Wyndham, Fadley, and Bartholomew. 4-5-6. Kaylee Wyndham's 0 for 1 with a sac fly RBI. Uh-oh. Garbage truck or something making a lot of noise behind us. 1-2. The pothole patcher truck. Fun. Called strike 3. Second strikeout for Rourke. And up comes Fadley. She's 1 for 2. Struck out in the second, then had a 2 RBI single in the third. But Rourke is humming right now. Oh, 2. Fadley gets a piece, stays in it. Fadley hops that through the middle. 1 out single for Sophie Fadley, second hit today. And up comes Emilia Bartholomew, who had the RBI double in the third. That drove in run number 5. Right now will be the game-winning RBI. Line drive to right. Quick throw in from Tony. And back-to-back singles for the Aquanauts. Starting to figure out Rourke a little bit better. See if Carson Carpenter can keep it up in her first at-bat of the game. Carpenter out of Cali College. Five for 22, 227 average, 5 RBIs, a homer, a double, 3 runs. Had a home run in that win over the Squeeze. 1-1. And the wind continues to blow out, which is very rare here. Normally the wind has been blowing in, maybe right to left. This is almost straight out left to right. Swing and a miss. Rourke fools her for her second strikeout of the inning, third in relief. And now it's Chloe Aldrich. Chloe out of Charlotte. 364 average. Second highest on the team. 8 of 22, 6 RBIs, a homer, and 5 runs scored. On base percentage of .400 for Aldrich. Back up the middle, base hit. Fadley will have to hold. Base is loaded for the Knots. Three singles in the inning, and a great opportunity for Nyla Henson. 0 for 2 with a line out and a pop out, both to second base. This time it's a grounder to second. And Rourke gets out of it. What a nice job by Grace Rourke, Houdiniing her way out of damage. And getting us to the 6th inning, still a 1-run ball game. Sea Cows, maybe with a little juice on their side. They'll have the heart of the order, 5, 6, 7 due up. 5, 6, 7 for the Sea Cows here in the sixth. Hazard, Duncan, and Mulligan. So far, 4 runs on 7 hits, 2 errors, 5 left for the Cows. Knots, 5 runs on 9 hits, no errors, and 9 left. That's the number that right now really sticks out. It's letting the Sea Cows hang around. Ava Hazard is 1 for 2, pop out in a single. And now a fly ball towards center. Catch made on the run by Aldrich. 1 pitch, 1 out. And here's Sharon Duncan. She's reached twice, walk in the second, single, and a run in the fourth. Bottom of the sixth elsewhere. Rodeo up 6-1 on the Queens. This is skied. Aldrich will have a play on this as well. 2 down. Couple F8s bring up Ellie Mulligan. 1 for 2 with a pop out and an RBI single. Ball 1. Mulligan out of Delaware. And she smokes it up the middle. Strong barrel. Ellie Mulligan with her second hit today. Tying run aboard for Lexi Nolan. Nolan's 1 for 1. Singled in the third, walked in the fourth. She's been stranded in scoring position twice. Chance for Mulligan to get to 2, and she will. So now tying run is in scoring position. A wasp has entered the villa. And by villa, I mean the room where I am alone. No one missed a Nolan, 2-0. This is very perplexing, the way the wind is blowing out right now. Don't really know how to feel about it. This is playable. And the catch is made by Fadley. Chance missed by the Sea Cows. We go to the home half. Knots will look for insurance up by a run when we come back. For the third time in this game, Camry Riley will lead off for the Aquanauts. It's 10-1-2 again. Riley, Sweat, and Young against Grace Rourke. Another inning of relief for Grace. So far, 2 frames, 3 hits, nothing but 3 strikeouts. No, first pitch ball to Riley. Over on the other field, looks like it's done. The Rodeo beats the Queens. As Riley grounds that to second. 1 away. So the Rodeo get to 6-6. Queens now fall to 4-8. So they're in danger of getting passed by the Aquanauts. Called strike on Lauren Sweat, who's 0 for 3, but has been on twice. Strikeout, a couple reach on errors, scored on one of those. And that's back to Rourke. Throw to first. Nice, calm play on the PFP for out number 2. Here's Jada Young. 1 for 3, strikeout in the first, RBI single in the third, hit into a fielder's choice in the fourth. Three and out. Ball 4. All of a sudden, a 4-pitch walk from Rourke. Seemingly out of nowhere. That's just the second walk drawn by Young this summer. Now you got Shoemaker, who's 0 for 1. She flew out to right. This time she rolls over it to third. Nice play over at first by Nolan on a throw that was a little low. And we go to the 7th. Knott's clinging to a 1-run lead. Sophia Bertarelli looking to slam the door here in the 7th against 9-10-1. Gracie Tony, Cochran, and Morris. Gracie Tony's first at bat of the game, down in the 9 spot. Kid out of Portland State. 3 of 25 on the summer with 3 runs scored. But right now it's all about reach, get that tying run on base. You've already got the tying run at the plate, so all bets are off. called strike. Bertarelli has come in and really shoved. I mean, she has made no bones about it. 2 innings, 1 hit, nothing but 2 strikeouts. That was pitch 26 and strike number 15. And quickly 0-2. And misses. 1-2. Two and two. Payoff from Bertarelli. Grounded on the right side. 1 away. Now Taylor Cochran. 1 for 2. Fly out to center in the third. 2 RBI single in the fourth. First pitch. Comes up empty. 0-1. Called strike 3. Bertarelli gets the K. Good morning, good afternoon, and good night. That's it for Cochran. The Aquanauts are not away with Ella Morris back up. She's 0 for 3. Strikeout, pop out, line out. Two and 0. Three and 0. Called strike again, full count. Nope, that was definitely a strike. Got the outer half. There's ball 4. So Morris extends the ball game with a 2-out walk. She's the tying run over at first. And can Diana Anda extend things? She struck out earlier, looking for a new home from Florida National. Entered this game hitting .375. Ball 1. Morris is going. The throw down will not get her. Oh my goodness, that is a bold move. Oh man. Don't know if I love that, but it pays off, and Morris is in scoring position. Anda will tie this up with a hit. Third stolen base of the summer for Morris. There's a strike. Three and one. On deck is Gabby Tony. Tony is tied for the team lead in RBIs. So if Anda can reach, got a great shot if you're the Sea Cows. Bertarelli trying to get this over with. The payoff. Called strike 3. Froze her on the inner half, and that'll do it. What a job in relief by Sophia Bertarelli to get the win. And the Knots take it 5-4 over the Sea Cows. Knots with the win, improved to 5-7. The Sea Cows dropped to 3-9. That'll do it for the noon session as the Knots win it 5-4 over the Sea Cows. Got games starting at 2:30 on both fields, and we will see you then for the start of those in about half an hour. For everyone from the FGCL, I'm Gray Robertson saying so long. Aquanauts win it 5-4. A 5-run third inning is the difference, and they take down the Sea Cows. Here on Field 1, more action coming up in a half hour here at Palmasola in Bradenton, Florida.